We started our day heading to the boat adventure. You get to drive your own boat. This is me and Mom ready to go. You follow in a line and it can go pretty fast. It was super fun. We reached the mangrove where you snorkel. It's really beautiful there. We were greeted by these cute animals that live in the trees. They call them tree rats, but they are much cuter than a rat. You can feed them if you bring some bread. Next, we got into the water. The mangrove is a long, narrow passage that has tons of fish along the way. The current is insanely strong, so they have a rope that you can use to pull yourself along. The current is so strong that even if you stop to feed the fish, you have to hook onto the rope so that you stay in one place. There was so many wildlife around. My mom was even able to feed a bird right out of her hand. Next, we were off to the Jeep portion of our trip. You can either share a Jeep with another duo, or you can pay a little extra to have your own Jeep. You drive in a convoy following the lead car. The drive across the causeway is beautiful. Our first stop was at Rancho Palma, an amazing outdoor restaurant. We were greeted by a man squeezing juice out of a sugar cane. It was really cool to see. Then we were given a glass of the juice to try. For lunch, there was a buffet of cold items, some mashed potato and the yummiest rice and beans, and then a barbecue where you could have chicken or pork or both. You could go up as many times as you liked. I went up 3 times, beating my mom. Then we were off to the top of the mountain. The drive to the top took you through tree-lined winding roads. It was a fun drive. Once you get to the top, you end up at a historic home where they have fresh fruit laid out for you to try. There is a lookout tower, and if you are brave enough to make the trek to the top, the views are spectacular. You could see for miles around. Check out this view. Isn't it stunning? This is me and my mom at the top. The walk down the stairs was a little nerve-wracking, but fun at the same time. The 4th stop on the tour is at a crocodile farm. This little guy's only 3 months old. The handler put it on my head for a fun photo op. The next one is 3 years old. He was much heavier. The feeling of his skin was really cool. Then we saw the adult ones that were over 10 feet in length. They were huge! And finally at this stop there was a pony that I could ride. You gotta love a pony ride. Our last stop was in Moron City. It was really neat to see how the locals lived. This was my favorite trip. It was fun-filled and action-packed.